When dealing with the law of sines, there's something called the ambiguous case. And in this video, we're actually going to go over the ambiguous case where you have two triangles as the solution. So you actually have two answers. So we're going to use the law of sines here to figure out what are the two triangles. So solve for all possible triangles when angle A is 45 degrees, side A is 5, and side B is 6. Well, from here, we can use the law of sines to figure out angle B. So sine of 45 over 5 equals sine B over 6. Now I can solve for sine B very easily. Multiply the 6 over, and I'm going to end up getting 6 sine 45 over 5 equals sine B. But I still need just plain B, so to get B without the sine, I'm going to take the arc sine of both sides. So I'm going to end up with arc sine of 6 sine 45 over 5 equals B. And when I plug this into my calculator and making sure it's still in degree mode, I'm going to end up getting B to be 58.05 degrees. So for my first triangle, so triangle number 1, I know I have an angle B of 58.05 degrees. Now, I can just use the fact that the sum of the angles inside of a triangle are 180 to get C. So angle C is just 180 minus 45 minus 58.05. And that means angle C is going to equal 76.95 degrees. So angle C is 76.95 degrees. Now I got the two angles. I'm just missing the last side, side C. And I can figure that out by just doing the law of sines. And so the law of sines just says like this, that sine C, 76.95 over C is equal to, I can use A or B, and I think I'm just going to use A, sine 45 over 5. Now I'm just going to solve for C, multiply the 5 over, divide the sine 45 over, and multiply the C over. I'm going to end up getting C equals 5 sine 76.95 over sine of 45. And when you plug this into a calculator, you're going to end up getting 6.89. So the other missing side is 6.89. So these are the missing angles and side for this first triangle. But again, don't take my word for it. How do we know that there are two triangles? Well, we can figure that out by knowing this fact here. We used the fact that A is less than B. Well, A is less than B. So we can use this fact here. If sine B is less than 1, there are two triangles. So if we were to do sine of 58.05, we would end up getting 0.849 whatever. And this is definitely less than 1. So knowing this fact here shows that we have two triangles. So we know what triangle 1 is. Let's go find triangle 2. Now, how do you even start by finding triangle 2? Well, we're going to use the fact that angle B was 58.05. So for our new angle B over here, we're going to do 180 minus 58.05. So always just subtract whatever B is from 180, and we're going to get a new B for the second triangle of 121.95. So angle B for the second triangle is 121.95 degrees. Now we can find angle C very easy, just the same way we did before. Angle C is just going to be 180 minus what we know what A is, because A at the beginning was 45, so minus 45, and minus what B is, 121.95. And when we do that, we're going to get a new angle C, which is 13.05. So the new angle C for triangle 2 is 13.05 degrees. Now I still need to find side C for this triangle. Well, we're in the video for law of sines, so let's use law of sines. Sine of 13.05 divided by C, which we're going to find out. And I'm going to use A again. So sine of 45 over 5. Solve for C, which is going to multiply the 5 over, divide the sine 45 over, and multiply the C over. I'm going to end up getting C equals 5 sine of 13.05 over sine of 45. And now I'm just going to do, or plug this into the calculator, and that's going to end up giving me a very small 1.6. So the last side here is 1.6. So for triangle number 2, these would be the remaining sides, or remaining side and angles for this one.